leaves. Basketball fans, at this time, we do ask that you please rise if you are able, and please remove all caps for the play of the American and Canadian national anthems. And now, basketball fans, it is time to meet today's starting lineups. We shall begin with the Northwest Nazarene University Nighthawks. And with point guard, number 1, Chloe DeHaro. Starting forward, number 3, Kendall Clark. Starting guard, number 4, Kate Clark. Starting guard, number 11, Shaughnessy Davis. And starting forward, number 23, Madeline Gabers. Head coach of the Nighthawks, Steve Steele, with assistants Dallas Jordana, Jordan Pinson, Elapita Allen, Annymans, and Cami Kanishka. And now, it's time to meet today's starting lineup for your SFU Red Leaves. We begin at guard with a senior from Langley, BC, number 2, McKenna Gardner. Starting guard, a senior from Walnut Grove, number 5, Sophia Wysotsky. Guard and forward, a junior from Langley, number 20, Merlane Shelby. Starting guard, a senior from Surrey, BC, number 21, Armand Dooley. And starting forward, a sophomore from Gresham, Oregon, number 32, Rylan Quirk. Head coach of the Red Leaves, Bruce Langford, with assistant coaches Marilyn Petty and Jordan Webb. And now, basketball fans, without any further ado, it is time to get down to business. From the West Gym, it is the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks it is your SFU Red Leafs basketball fans. Here we go!
Hello and welcome to the West Gym for GNAC women's basketball action. Your SFU Red Leafs taking on the NNU Nighthawks. The Nighthawks coming into this game 8-5 overall, 2-2 in the GNAC. The Red Leafs starting the season off hot, 7-2 out of conference record, but they've fallen off in the GNAC to a 3-2 record. They start off with the ball here in the hands of redshirt senior McKenna Gardner. Now with Sophia Wizotsky. Armand Dulé skipping away from Kate Clark and now hands it off to McKenna Gardner. Quirk, wide open look for Armand Dulé off the side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Chloe DeHaro. She's able to find an outlet pass to Kate Clark. Going all the way herself, Clark into the paint, steps away from Dulé and up and in. The first points of the game going to Northwest Nazarene. Northwest Nazarene coming off of back-to-back wins at home against Alaska Fairbanks, a high-scoring game that they won 115-90, as well as a big win down in Bellingham on Thursday, beating Western Washington 63-51. Here they have the ball with Madeline Gabbers, who scored 22 on Thursday against the Vikes. Here's McKenna Gardner stepping into the paint, goes out towards Dulé. Now it's in towards Rylan Quirk, has a mismatch against Clark. She'll play it back towards McKenna Gardner. Double team, passes out of it with Quirk. Now it's in the hands of Sophia Wizotsky. 9 on the shot clock. Wizotsky puts up the 3 off the back of the rim. Into the hands of Gardner on the rebound. Her quick fire, no good. Rebound picked up by Kendall Clark, leading the Nighthawks team with 7.5 rebounds a game. Here's older sister Kate Clark, who steps away and in for the left-handed layup. Good. Nighthawks take a 4-point lead to open up this game. Kendall Clark has been doing everything for the Nighthawks on both ends of the court, averaging 14.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds a game. That's a 3 from Sophia Wizotsky off the front of the rim into the hands of Merlane Shelby on the offensive rebound. She steps away from Gabbers, puts up a shot that's no good. Dulé battling for the rebound with DeHaro. It'll be a jump ball in favor of the Nighthawks. DeHaro with Davis. Rylan Quirk able to get a hand on that ball. Davis able to recover. Another steal from Rylan Quirk, and again it falls into the hands of the Nighthawks, and DeHaro with a smart pass forward for Kendall Clark for the easy 2. Unlucky there for the Red Leafs, who are going to make a full line change at the next opportunity. Wizotsky working on Gabbers. Out towards Rylan Quirk. Quirk back towards Wizotsky, coming off a 27-point performance on Thursday. Hands that one away right into the hands of Chloe DeHaro. DeHaro into the paint. A lot of contact under the rim between her and Gardner. And it'll go against the redshirt senior. Gardner called for the blocking foul. And that will signal a change for the Red Leafs. All 5 stepping off the court. Coming on is number 1, Brian Newfield, Haley DeWall, Shania Gill, Rachel Lukes, and freshman Sophie Bergeron. DeHaro's shooting 91% from the free throw line this season, averaging 8.5 points per game, the freshman out of Spokane, Washington. Bergeron will get it back off of Gill off the inbound. Double teamed right away, and that's good work from the Clark sisters, Kendall and Kate. Getting a hand on the basketball, can't keep it in bounds, and Rachel Lukes will set off the inbound in towards Gill. Back out towards Rachel Lukes. Bergeron working on Clark, steps inside. Loose ball picked up by Gill. Wide open look for 3 for Newfield. Doesn't draw iron. Picked up by Gabbers. Now in towards Davis. Shaughnessy Davis back in towards Madeline Gabbers. Now DeHaro, byline, passes out towards Kate Clark, and too many steps for the senior out of Melba, Idaho. Present the Red Leafs with the ball once more, who are looking to get their first points in this game, down 8-0 after the first 4 minutes. Ball in the hands of Rachel Lukes, averaging 9 points a game out of Prince George, BC. DeWall gets it out towards Lukes at the corner. Good defending by Shaughnessy Davis, who gets the jump ball. Red Leafs will keep it. Great work from the senior, Shaughnessy Davis, out of Tacoma, Washington. Lukes is inbounding towards the wall. Back towards Luke, steps away from DeHaro, steps into the paint, a lot of contact, no call. Davis works beyond, great Euro into the lane. 1-2 step good for Shaughnessy Davis, gets her first points of the game. Gives the Nighthawks a 10-0 lead to start this encounter. Bergeron, Newfield, puts up a three. Good! Bree Newfield opens the scoring for the Red Leafs with a big-time three-pointer, and they win the ball back right away with Rachel Lukes. They have numbers in transition. One of them, DeWall, steps inside, byline, but it looks like she stepped out of bounds. Foot was on the line. Now I'll present the ball back with the Nighthawks. Head coach Steve Steele in his 9th season in Nampa. Clark in towards Gabbers. Inside towards Loy Wade, stepping away from Sonia Gill. No good, rebound Gill. Great defending by the sophomore as this one goes forward for DeWall. DeWall looking for options, finds a wide open Lukes on the opposite end. Can't put the banker home. We'll pick it up once again off the rebound from DeWall. Lukes, right-handed layup, no good, but we'll grab the foul off of Kate Clark, her first of the game. Rachel Lukes, a 5'10" sophomore out of Prince George, has increased her shooting numbers this year, taking on more offensive responsibility, averaging nearly 9 points per game, over 2 assists a game, and 4.5 rebounds. She shoots 72% from the line, good on her first attempt. Good both times from the stripe. Newly subbed into the game, number 34, Janae Wells, hands it off towards Gabbers. Good move this from the Nighthawks in transition. High arcing three, doesn't draw iron, and Lukes will watch it out of play for Red Leaf basketball, who will take their first timeout of this game. Nighthawks lead 10-5 after 5 minutes played here in the West Gym.
On the upper mezzanine, get them now while supplies last. Also, while you are there, check out the Red Leafs merchandise table. Pick up your SFU branded clothing. We've got hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and more. Rep the Leaf around campus and around town.
A 10-5 ball game in the opening 5 minutes. The Nighthawks doing a lot of damage in the paint. 8 of those 10 points coming in the paint for them. 4 of them going to senior Kate Clark, averaging 8.5 points per game. The older sister of sophomore Kendall Clark, averaging 14.5. Them two leading this Nighthawks side alongside Madeline Gabbers. 2 GNAC honorable mentions between those 3. And Kendall Clark, of course, winning the Freshman of the Year last year in the conference. Has her career high against SFU. The last time these two teams faced off in the West Gym, Nighthawks won that game 61-60. It's their only win against the Red Leafs in their last 6 games. The Red Leafs have won the last 5 of 6. Here's Gill off the restart. Hands it back towards Bergeron, out towards Newfield. Puts up the three-pointer, won't draw iron on that one. Ball into the hands of Kendall Clark. Forward for Wade, blocked up by Bergeron, and Haley DeWall will take the contact off of Loy Wade, the senior out of Harv. She will take a seat for sophomore forward Bo Brugman. Luke's working against Wells. Now DeWall, picked up by Brugman. Cross-court pass in towards Bergeron. Now with Lukes. Red Leafs looking to create space. Lukes looking for options. Wells able to tip it. It's still into the hands of the Red Leafs with Lukes. 4 on the shot clock. Driving towards the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. And it's Gill and Danica Starr going for the same ball on the rebound. Be a jump ball giving possession to the Nighthawks. Great battle under the basket by Sonia Gill. Sophomore forward out of Surrey, British Columbia. Ball into the hands of Wells. Now Clark for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Bergeron. Now into the hands of Rachel Lukes. Back out towards Bergeron. Working on Brugman. Steps inside to the paint. A lot of contact. Danica Starr able to come away with the basketball. Now Wells. Inside towards Clark. Broken up by DeWall, but a lot of contact going against the sophomore guard. And that call will go against the redshirt freshman Haley DeWall. And Red Leafs will make a full line change once again. The starters back on the court. McKenna Gardner, Merlane Shelby, Rylan Quirk, Sophia Wazowski, and Armin Dulay. This one sent in towards Clark, able to beat Quirk to it in the air. And her shot good, gets the shooter's roll off the back of the rim. We'll extend this Nighthawk lead to 7. Red Leafs have numbers in transition with Wazowski stepping inside, looking to find the outlet pass towards Shelby. Now a 3 for McKenna Gardner is good. She's able to connect from distance. Shooting 32% from beyond the arc and averaging 8.5 points per game. Shot comes in from Danica Starr, no good on the rebound. Wide open look for Kendall Clark under the basket. Dulay, wide open lane to drive into, puts up the shot, no good off the back of the rim. Picked up by Clark, sends Brugman on her way. Coast to coast for the Nighthawks. Brugman, a lot of contact in that one. Will go against Sophia Wazowski, who shifted her feet at the last moment. That will send Brugman to the line, shooting 68% from the stripe. Brugman good on her first attempt. Nighthawks just making the adjustment. Sophia Wazowski hanging around on the halfway line, has a whole half to herself on the opposite end. Looks like the Red Leafs are going to want to go quickly after this one. Brugman no good on her second attempt. Lukes will go direct towards Wazowski under the basket. No good on her layup attempt. Can't draw iron. Red Leafs looking to press high right away off the defensive rebound by Clay Clark. Will take the foul. And Wazowski will take a seat, replaced by freshman Bergeron. Bergeron leading the Red Leafs in steals. Averaging over 2.5 steals a game in her first collegiate season. Almost had another one there. Wells unable to keep that one in play. Great work from Bergeron and McKenna Gardner defending the inbound. Presents the ball right back with the Red Leafs, who are looking to cut down on this 7-point deficit. Found themselves down early on Thursday against Central Washington, a game that they dropped 70-82. Looking to get back to winning ways here in the GNAC. Ball in the hands of Lukes. Back out towards Gardner, steps away from Clark, byline. Looking for support from Rylan Quirk, finds a player in Merlane Shelby, puts up the 3 off the side of the rim. Clark will let that one go out of bounds for Nighthawk basketball. They'll make a change with Danica Starr checking out for number 11, Shaughnessy Davis. Red Leafs looking to make things difficult off the inbound. 3v3 in the backcourt. Davis able to step away from Lukes. Down to the paint, going all the way herself. Shaughnessy Davis. Her 4th points of the game. She's averaging 6 with an assist and a half this season. And then Shelby able to step away from the challenge of Kate Clark. And there's a player down on the opposite end of the court. It's Sophie Bergeron in some discomfort. Looks to be holding her heel. Did not see any contact there, but she is able to get up and make her way to the bench with support of her teammates McKenna Gardner and Rachel Lukes. May have just rolled the wrong way for the freshman out of Saguenay, Quebec. Averaging 5 points and rebounds per game. Of course, leading the team with 2.5 steals a game. Not what you want to see if you're Bruce Langford and the Red Leafs. A player with a high engine defensively and offensively makes it so difficult to play against. Davis running out of time in the backcourt, able to hand it off to Kate Clark. Clark defended by Quirk on the byline, finds a wide open look for Kendall Clark. No good on her jumper attempt. Gardner in transition, hands it off towards Lukes. Back out towards Gardner, passes up the 3. Lots of time for the Red Leafs to work with here. Able to work it in towards Rylan Quirk, who gets her 1st points of the game. A great feed from Rachel Lukes. DeHaro off the leg of McKenna Gardner. The Nighthawk basketball off the inbound. And Wazowski will check back in, replacing Rachel Lukes. Wazowski averaging a team high 24.5 points per game for this Red Leaf side. Started off the season in incredible form, was 2nd in all of Division II in scoring out of conference play. Clark able to step away from Dulé, jumper no good, rebound Kendall Clark working on Quirk. Can't draw iron on her attempt, but the last touch will come off of, I believe it was Rylan Quirk. The referees will give the basketball to the Red Leafs. .20 seconds left in this one. Half a second difference between game clock and shot clock. Red Leafs will hold on to the basketball with McKenna Gardner. 9 to go. Into the hands of Wazowski. Now with Shelby. Back out towards Wazowski. Steps byline. Looks to be a foul against Chloe DeHaro, and Nighthawks will get the ball with 3 seconds left. Was an off-the-ball foul, an illegal screen by Armin Dulé. Able to work it towards DeHaro, half-court shot. Almost banked it home. Nighthawks will take the 5-point lead going into the end of this first quarter here in the West Gym. Stick with us, second quarter coming up here on Red Leaf TV.
Time to welcome to the court for the first time today, your SFU Dixie. offers their people a break away from the conventional and embrace a different kind of career with a focus on creativity, innovation, and fun. Go Red Leaves!
Quirk's foot, just couldn't get a handle on it off the outlet pass from Dulé. The Red Leafs had 3 looks offensively there. Well defended by the Nighthawks each time. Here's Gabbers. In towards Clark, able to step into the paint, working on Quirk. Grabs her own rebound into the hands of Davis, defended by Dulé. Now in towards Gabbers. Quirk able to get a hand on that inbound pass. Ball loose on the ground, and it'll be a jump ball. Nighthawks will stay with it. DeHaro right inside towards Gabbers. Wide open look, no good. Clark another offensive rebound, and that one good from under the rim. Her 7th rebound of the game for Kendall Clark. A lot of contact under the rim there as Shelby driving towards the basket. She'll get 2 at the line after a blocking foul from Kendall Clark. Clark will take a seat, the sophomore who won Freshman of the Year last year, averaging 7.5 rebounds a game. Already has 7 in this one. 3 on the offensive side, 4 defensively. Shelby no good on her first free throw attempt, able to split a 82% free throw shooter. DeHaro going coast to coast, able to get a hand on it. There was Dulé. DeHaro able to stick with the basketball. Clark, that one right into the hands of Merlane Shelby. Has Dulé ahead of her as well as Wazowski. Wazowski driving inside. Left-handed layup is good. The Red Leafs picking up some momentum here in the second quarter, cutting the lead down to 4 for the Nighthawks. DeHaro with the 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound under the basket. Wide open look for Loy Wade. Gets her first points of the game. Gardner puts up the 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Quirk able to get a hand on that rebound, and they'll knock it off the hands of Loy Wade. It'll be Red Leaf basketball. Checking into the game for the first time is freshman Riley Edlifson. Off the inbound, they work it towards Quirk. Jumper from the side of the rim, no good. DeHaro going the other way, stepping inside. Quirk goes to ground, no call. McKenna Gardner able to grab the rebound. A lot of contact, and Gardner confused about the no call. Red Leafs will stick with the possession. Shelby driving baseline, looking to put it up and in. A lot of contact, and will get the foul. That'll send it to the line for another 2. See on the replay, presented by Red Leafs TV. Just a lot of contact there from Loy Wade. Picks up her 2nd foul of the game. Shelby good on her first attempt, averaging 10.5 points per game, the junior out of Langley. Leads all Red Leafs with 40% three-pointer percentage has been deadly for the Red Leafs from beyond the arc and is good both times from the stripe. Here she picks up Gabbers in transition. Star inside. Double teamed is Loy Wade. And that looked like it could have been called as a travel. Instead it goes the other way. It'll go against Armin Dulé for a reach-in foul. Bruce Langford just having a conversation with official Jacob Petz. Off the inbound, straight into Shaughnessy Davis, whose layup is good. Dulé gets the right side of DeHaro in transition. Now McKenna Gardner. Shelby, corner three. No good, off the hands of Sonia Gill on the rebound, and Nighthawks will have possession of the basketball once more. DeHaro in towards Clark, now with Wade. Cross-court pass in towards Danica Starr. Back out towards Clark, puts up the three, it's good. The Nighthawks extend their lead to 9, their biggest since opening the game 10-0. Wazowski, quick in transition. A lot of contact there, no call given. Interesting to see a replay of that one. As Loy Wade getting back in transition, able to get the block defensively. And yeah, all ball there for Loy Wade, who was. Here's McKenna Gardner. Off the inbound, finds Dulé. Dulé puts up the three from the corner. Good, Armin Dulé. The Red Leafs right back into it within 6. Clark in transition, finds it in the corner. Defended by McKenna Gardner, not many options. Gardner able to get a hand on the ball. And it looks like timeout taken there by Northwest Nazarene. Head coach Steve Steele calling a timeout in the right time. Armin Dulé shooting 33% from three-point land, 7 points per game so far this season. The Red Leaf within 6 of the Nighthawks.
A big thank you to Nike Team Litzen for your continued support.
White, 21, 20, 15, 2, 5, black, 3.
All set to inbound here in the West Gym will be Janae Wells for the Nighthawks. Looking for options under the rim, finds one in the corner with Danica Starr. Looking to work beyond. Shania Gill loses the handle, and the Red Leafs will get possession back. It's been the Clark sisters who have been doing a lot of the damage for the Nighthawks. 8 points for Kendall Clark, 7 for senior guard Kate Clark. Kendall Clark got her career high of 23 last time she was in the West Gym. Gardner's shot no good. The rebound tipped out of bounds by the Nighthawks will present the Red Leafs with possession once more. Gardner in towards Wazowski. A lot of contact on the screen there from Shania Gill, and Nighthawks will get the call and the basketball. First foul going against redshirt sophomore Shania Gill. And a change, McKenna Gardner will take a seat. Reintroduced to the game is sophomore Rachel Lukes. Here's Wells. And towards Clark. Pass inside, one extra pass. Great move there for Gerbers. Her three, no good off the side of the rim. Either team able to find their rhythm from beyond the arc. So far this game, the Nighthawks 1 for 7. The Red Leafs 3 for 13, shooting 23%. Not numbers that either team are accustomed to. Especially the Red Leafs, very efficient in their three-point shooting. Dulé in towards Wazotsky. Looking to step away from Clark, drives inside, left-handed layup, no good, but draws the foul off the senior, and that will send Sofia Wazotsky to the line. 85% free throw shooter this season, averaging 24.5 points a game, has been leading this Red Leaf side, the senior out of Langley. Good on her first free throw attempt of the game. Coming off of a 27-point performance on Thursday in the home loss to Central Washington. Davis gets the puck off Gabbers, loses possession of the basketball. He'll stick with the Nighthawks. The last touch off of Sonia Gill. Checking back into the game is Sophie Bergeron, able to nurse what looked like a heel injury where she had to be helped off the court. Able to make her way back into the court, and now double teaming Gabbers, who's in trouble. Finds Davis. Nighthawks able to work their way out of this one, and now they find Clark under the basket, working against Lukes. Her layup up and in, able to bank it home. Nighthawks extend their lead to 6. Wazotsky towards Dulé, passes up to 3, steps away from Davis, back in towards Sofia Wazotsky. Steps into the paint, puts up a pass towards Bergeron. With Lukes, working all the way around, and her left-handed layup, good for the Red Leafs. Rachel Lukes. And Wells responding with a layup of her own. Wells' first points of the game for Lukes. It's her 4th points. And the Red Leafs will take a timeout, a 30-24 ball game in favor of the Nighthawks. The Red Leafs chasing their first lead. 20 of the Nighthawks' points have come in the paint. It's where they've been doing the most damage against this Red Leaf team that plays a lot of their basketball in transition. First half that went the first quarter rather, that went the Nighthawks' way 17-12. This second quarter, much more even. Went into the last timeout, 9-8, Nighthawks ahead. See what the Red Leafs are looking to do, make it difficult for the Nighthawks in transition. Stop letting them get those easy points under the basket, especially off those offensive rebounds. They've already picked up 5 offensive rebounds so far this game, 3 of those going to Kendall Clark. Off the inbound, they will take a last touch off of Kendall Clark. Red Leafs basketball once more. She started the game 5 for 8 with 10 points, 7 rebounds. Been the best player on the court so far, the sophomore out of Melba. Wazotsky, a lot of contact. That one coming off of Madeline Gabbers, I believe. Called for tripping. The senior out of Kennewick, Washington. In towards Wazotsky, puts up the 3, the catch and shoot, no good. Rebound picked up by Clark. She'll send it forward for Gabbers. Quick in transition, they cross-court pass out towards Davis. Steps beyond Bergeron, blocked by Dulé. She's able to hit it off of Davis for Red Leaf basketball. Great defensive effort there from the senior. Has been huge defensively for the Red Leafs. despite just standing 5'9", leaves all Red Leafs with 5.5 rebounds per game. You can see the defensive effort that she put in there, denying Davis at the rim. Now she puts up a 3 in transition, no good off the back of the rim. Now into the hands of Gabbers. Cross-court pass, that one's picked up by Dulé. A lot of contact. They'll end up staying in the hands of the Nighthawks. Both coaches calling for fouls. Referees letting the game flow. Red Leafs have possession with Wysocki. Working against the screen of Dulé. Puts up the left-handed layup, and that foul will be called. A lot of contact there from Shaughnessy Davis. This game's getting a little bit chippy from both sides. Two teams that are looking to improve their GNAC standing. Northwest Nazarene coming to this game 5th in the GNAC, 2-2 overall. The Red Leafs 7th at 2-3. The Red Leafs started off the season 7-2, their best start of the decade. But have had problems home and away, dropping the game away at Western Oregon before falling to Central Washington at home. Here they double team. DeHaro is able to get out of it. Stepping inside, finding the basket, it's good for Sadie Clemens of the Nighthawks. Her first points of the game, now in transition with Bergeron. That one looks to go against Madeline Gabbers once again. And she's got to be careful, that will be a number of fouls in quick succession there, going against the senior. She'll take a break for Danica Starr, and that will send Bergeron to the line. No good on her first attempt, a 67% free throw shooter. Rebound Lukes off of the second attempt. Lukes out towards Wysocki, pulls up from deep three, and that one good, able to connect. Sophia Wysocki, her first three-pointer of the game, cuts the Nighthawk lead down to 3 with 2.5 remaining in this first half. Momentum starting to swing the Red Leafs' way. Inbound opportunity here for the Nighthawks. Clemens towards DeHaro, defended by Bergeron. Working off the screen of Clark. DeHaro puts up the jumper attempt. Looked to be a lot of contact on it. In transition with Lukes, able to spin away. Looking to grab her own rebound. Ends up in the hands of Gill. Wysocki stepping away from Starr. That one looks to be a reach-in foul called against Chloe DeHaro. See what official Jacob Petz calls there. It will send Sophia Wysocki to the line. He's one of the Red Leafs' best at the line, shooting 85% from the stripe. Commentators curse as that one just falls away from the rim, and now DeHaro in transition finds Brugman, puts up a 3, and another block from Armin Dulé to deny Bo Brugman. Second block of the game for Armin Dulé, and that one gets the Red Leaf crowd up on their feet. DeHaro's inbound and towards Clark, defended by Wysocki. She'll find Starr. DeHaro stepping inside, putting up a underhand attempt on the layup. Clark with a rebound, then gets a lot of contact off Sonia Gill. That'll send Kendall Clark to the line for the Nighthawks. She leads all scorers in this game with 10. Kendall Clark playing with older sister Kate Clark, a basketball family. Older sister Emma graduated from Northwest Nazarene as well, playing women's basketball. In transition, Wazowski with a jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by Brugman. Finds it towards DeHaro. Now Clemens. Too many steps for Sadie Clemens right by the Red Leaf bench. 3-point game, 1.5 remaining in this first half. Red Leafs chasing their first lead of the game. It was the Nighthawks who started the better of the two sides. Started the game 10-0, a 10-point swing. It's been slowly worked and chipped at by the Red Leafs, who got themselves within 3 now with the basketball. Shelby out towards McKenna Gardner. 15 on the shot clock here for the Red Leafs. They're looking to find the opportunity. Shelby steps inside, jumper, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Janae Wells, who loses the handle. And the high court press from Rachel Lukes, drawing the air from the junior out of Sacramento. Presents the Red Leafs with the basketball one more. Lukes in towards Wazowski, passes up the 3, now steps back into it. Off the front of the rim, and now in transition, the Nighthawks will take the foul off of Wazowski. It's DeHaro going to ground.
Foul is SFU number 5, Sophia Wazowski with her personal foul and the 15th foul. At the lineup for the Nighthawks, number 1, Chloe DeHaro.
Wazowski's 3rd foul of the game. She'll take a seat for Armin Dulé.
Substituting in number 22, Chloe Wade.
Chloe DeHaro at the line has been ever consistent for the Nighthawks so far this season, 91% from the stripe. And commentators curse working both ways. Had to even it out after I got Sophia Wazowski earlier, now got against Chloe DeHaro. No good on her first attempt. Good on her second. Now we'll extend the Nighthawk lead to 4. Lukes tipped by Brugman. Loose ball picked up by Dulé. Now it's with Gardner. Back out towards Dulé. Inside towards Gill. Reverse layup, no good, but we'll pick up the foul. That one will go against Kendall Clark. Her 2nd foul of the game, and that will send Gill to the line.
At the line for SFU, number 15, Sonia Gill.
Gill no good on her first attempt, nor on her second. Just her 5th and 6th free throw attempts of the season. Was 2 for 4 going into this game. Wells. A lot of steps, travel not called. Danica Starr will put up the 3 off the back of the rim. Shelby with the rebound, now finds Lukes. 33 on the game clock to work with here for the Red Leafs. 6-point difference. McKenna Gardner looking to get the shot quickly off the front of the rim. Shot clock off. 19 seconds here for the Nighthawks as they look to hold on to the basketball for one last possession of this first half. DeHaro. Cross-court pass finds Starr, wide open look for 3, connects. Danica Starr extends the lead to 7. And time will run out for the Red Leafs, who go into this half with a 7-point deficit. It's been one-way traffic for the Nighthawks. They started off the better of the two sides, and they've been able to maintain that lead. 15 minutes away from a second half where the Red Leafs will look to change things and get momentum going on their side. Stick with us on Red Leaf TV.
For access to a host of programs, events, and discounts supporting students and alumni from around the globe.
Purchase tickets to SFU varsity games online and save money if you can. Tickets purchased online at athletics on SFU.ca are just $13 for general admission for SFU students and children under 8 years of age.
I'm here to make a difference.
I'm here to create.
To innovate.
To do research that matters.
I am here to continue asking questions.
To continue learning.
To expand my horizons.
I am here to grow.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
I'm here to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect.
To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself.
To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I am here to grow.
I am here to build bridges.
I'm here to promote inclusion.
To embrace diversity.
To learn from others.
I'm here to support my community.
I'm here to lift people up.
To engage.
To listen.
I am here to grow.
I am here to grow.
All part of the journey. All part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you. Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect.
To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself. To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I am here to grow.
sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. About you, about you. Ain't the typical me, break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Sucker for you. Yeah. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. About you, about you, about you. It's a typical me, break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Shakira. I never really knew that she could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita. Picasa. Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby, this is perfection.
All right, basketball fans, it is just about time for the second half of action here on the court. At this time, I'd like to send a special welcome. One of the groups joining us here this afternoon. They've been making great noise all afternoon, so let's return the favor. Put your hands together for the South Burnaby Metro Club Eagles.
So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go real slow. Don't you see, baby, see it's perfect. Babe, I know I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby, this is perfection. Oh boy, I can see your body moving, half animal, half man. I don't really know what I'm doing, but just seem to have a plan. My will, self-restraint, have come to fail now. See, I'm doing what I can, but I can't, so you know that's a bit too hard to explain. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you know you got me hypnotized. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body.
Señorita, feel the conga. Let me see you move like you come from Colombia.
Mira, en Barranquilla se baila así.
En Barranquilla se baila así. Yeah, she's so sexy, I am at fantasy. A refugee like me back with the Fugees from a third world country. I go back like when Pac carried crates for Humpty Hump. We lead a whole club dizzy. Why the CIA wanna watch from Colombians and Haitians? I ain't guilty, it's a musical transaction. Boop, boop, so boop, no more do we snatch rope. Refugees run the seas cause we on our own boat.
I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go real slow. Baby, like this is perfecto. Oh, you know I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. The attraction, the tension. Baby, like this is perfection.
All set to start the second half here in the West Gym. The Red Leafs and the Nighthawks facing off in GNAC women's basketball action. The Red Leafs looking to fight back this 7-point deficit, a deficit that started off 30 seconds into the game, and it stayed that way in favor of the Nighthawks. They started off the game with a 10-0 run. Red Leafs have since been chipping down at that deficit. And right away, the Nighthawks starting the second half perfectly, getting the ball off the inbound and handing it right back towards the Red Leafs with McKenna Gardner. Red Leafs have it with Shelby. Moving towards Gardner. Looking to spin away from Gabbers. Finds the hands of Rachel Lukes, defended by Davis. Shelby able to keep that one in play. Goes byline, goes to ground, no call given. Dulé out towards Lukes. Now Gardner for three off the front of the rim. That one was well worked by the Red Leafs. And Quirk can't handle the rebound. Kate going the other way. Clark and hands it towards Madeline Gabbers, who can't get a handle on the basketball. It'll be Red Leaf possession. Red Leafs who found opportunities and a lot of defensive stops. They've been taking better care of the basketball in that first half than the Nighthawks. 4 turnovers to the Nighthawks 6. But they haven't been shooting as efficient as they would have liked, as that one goes away by Rachel Lukes. They were 8 for 36. Overall field goal percentage just good for 22% compared to the Nighthawks 15 for 34, shooting 44% from the field. Nighthawks having a lot of success in the paint, 26 of their 37 points in that first half coming from inside the paint. Here's Clark, steps inside, jumper no good off the back of the rim. Clark battling for it. And it was DeHaro, rather, battling with Quirk. And the jump ball will keep possession in favor of the Nighthawks. DeHaro inside for Kendall Clark, who had a fantastic first half, 11 points, 11 rebounds. She goes to ground there, tripping over Madeline Gabbers, who also went to ground. Will be Clark going to the line, or rather it'll be an inbound. The foul will go against Quirk for tripping on Gabbers. DeHaro for Clark, now with Kendall Clark. DeHaro gets it back off of Clark and hand right in the face. And on the basketball, Rylan Quirk denies that one. Nighthawks will have the inbound opportunity, just 10 on the shot clock to make something happen in the hands of Davis. In towards Clark. Help comes from Dulé, the foul against Armand Dulé. And it will give the Nighthawks a fresh 20 to work with off the inbound. Long offensive possession here for the team out of Idaho. Inside towards Clark. Works it out towards Kate Clark for three off the front of the rim. Another rebound for Kendall Clark. Battling for it against Shelby, and the last touch will come off the sophomore. The former freshman of the year has been outstanding on the boards for the Nighthawks. That's her 12th rebound of the game. Shelby. Dulé with a long three off the back of the rim. DeHaro in transition. Gerbers puts up the three. That one good. The Nighthawks restore their biggest lead of the game, 10 points. Off of a big three from Madeline Gerbers, coming off of a team high 22 on Thursday at Western Washington. She's playing full of confidence. Lukes finds Shelby, going byline, stepping inside, a lot of contact, no foul given. The Red Leafs bench can't believe it. Nighthawks will go coast to coast with Gabbers, untouched, and an easy two. Their biggest lead of the game, 12 points in favor of the Nighthawks. Bruce Langford will take a timeout and talk things over with the officials. And he'll take a warning off of official Jacob Petz. The perfect start to the second half. for the Nighthawks, and we'll take a break here as the SFU dance team makes their way out towards the court.
Give it up once again for your SFU dance team. MedRay is a proud service provider for the SFU Red Leafs. MedRay Imaging.
Preserving and improving health and quality of life through medical imaging. Visit MedRayImaging.com to book an MRI or for general inquiries.
Garner to inbound off the restart, looking for options, finds one in Sophia Wazowski. The Red Leafs looking to cut down this 12-point deficit, get themselves on the right start of the momentum. Quirk looking for options in the corner, finds one with Dulé, defended by DeHaro, back in towards Quirk. Sliding across was Lloyd. Gardner, 9 on the shot clock. Dulé puts up a 3 off the side of the backboard, falls into the hands of Rachel Lukes, who'll take the foul off of Gabbers and send herself to the line for 2. Lukes, a 72% free throw shooter, scored her career high 15 earlier in the season against Concordia. Did well to get the offensive rebound. One of the leading rebounders on this Red Leaf side, 4.5 per game. Transition right away towards Gabbers. Passes up the 3 and gives it off to Davis. Steps inside. Wide open look here for Chloe DeHaro. Unable to connect. Another rebound for Kendall Clark. Making it look easy in the paint. Kendall Clark, 13th rebound of the game and her 13th point. And in transition, Quirk runs out of room by the baseline. And it'll be Nighthawk basketball once again. DeHaro in towards Wade, and a wide open DeHaro under the basket for an easy 2. 14-point lead now for the Nighthawks, who are threatening to run away with it. Wazowski driving byline, a lot of contact, and that one will go against Loy Wade, the 6-foot senior out of Harv, Montana. Wade averaging 6 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. Wazowski puts up the 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Hasn't been her night from beyond the arc. 1 for 7 on free 3-point attempts, and it has been Kendall Clark's night in every facet of the game. Up to 15 points. Her career high was 23 last season, the last time the Nighthawks came to play in the West Gym. DeHaro strips it away from Rachel Lukes, sends it forward, but her pass intended for Clark just into the hands of Rachel Lukes once again. Going coast to coast all the way, Lukes will draw the foul off of Brugman, send herself to the line for 2. Rachel Lukes, the sophomore, averaging 9 points a game, is the team's most efficient scorer, 50% from the field so far this season. No good on her first attempt. Will be 2 changes here for the Red Leafs and an introduction into the game for Caitlin Terueo. Looking to change something up. Bruce Langford and the SFU coaching staff find themselves 15 points behind this Nighthawk team that has started this second half on an 11-3 run. Langford will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here. 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. It's the Nighthawks threatening to run away with it, 48-33.
With over 50 years of experience, eye care can take care of all your insurance needs. Visit eyecareinsurance.ca to request a quote for your auto, home, or business.
So far this game, the Red Leafs 19%. It hasn't been their night so far, and they'll have to change with 15 minutes of basketball remaining. It's a 15-point deficit that they're looking to work against. Ball in the hands of Chloe DeHaro. Now with Clark. In towards Kendall Clark, spins away, and an easy 2 for Kendall Clark, who's threatening to go for a new career high. She's up to 17 so far. Wazowski spins away, fires, no good off the front of the rim. Shelby picks it up on the steal away from DeHaro, puts it up and in, and that will cut the 18-3 run that the Nighthawks were on. Ball in the hands of Wade. Inside towards Clark. Working on the wall and can't draw iron on her attempt. Or at least we'll need more of those defensive possessions. Now looking to make one happen offensively with Wazowski. Stepping away from Gabber, stepping inside. Can't keep a hand on the basketball, and Wade has it in transition, wide open lane. And an easy 2 points that increases the lead to a new game high of 17 in favor of the Nighthawks. That one gets away from the wall. Able to spin away from Clark. Now with Shelby, puts up the corner 3. Good off the shooter's roll. Merlane Shelby keeping the Red Leafs in it. Their most efficient 3-point shooter, shooting 40% from beyond the arc, averaging 10.5 a game. But they have to put a stop to the damage that Kendall Clark has been doing. Up to 19 points, 4 away from her career high. She's been finding so much success under the basket. Wazowski driving forward, can't get a handle on it. Great defensive play by the Clark sisters. First it was Kendall Clark battling against Terueo for the rebound, and the ball ended up falling into the hands of Kate Clark, and a smart timeout taken by head coach. The Nighthawks maintaining a 16-point lead, and big part of that is Kendall Clark. Has a plus-minus of 18, 14 rebounds, 19 points. has been on fire for the Nighthawks, and she's been the spark to lead this side. Already has beat her season high in rebounds, or career high, has a new career high in rebounds already with 14, was previously 13. She achieved that on Thursday against Western Washington. 2 personal records broken in the space of 2 days for Kendall Clark, and you can see the confidence that she's playing in, just 4 away from a new career high in points. Wells, pull-up jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Danica Starr able to grab the rebound. Going to ground is Armin Dulé, and she'll take the charge off of Starr. Leafs looking for a spark, something to bring back the momentum. They'll need to go on a run of their own to get themselves back into this contest. Their biggest run of the game so far was 5 points in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. Lukes gets it back off Dulé, driving baseline, looking inside, finds Shania Gill, whose layup is good, and that gets the Red Leaf crowd in full voice, looking to push this team forward, looking to deny what would be a 3rd successive loss in the GNAC. Gabber stepping away from Wazowski. A lot of contact from Gill, not given. Sends it forward for Wazowski. Red Leafs with numbers in transition. Wazowski goes herself. Can't bank it home on the layup. And Rachel Lukes will get called for tripping off the ball. You can see here on your Red Leafs TV replay, she just goes to ground, and Danica Starr just falls right over her. Just completely unintentional. It's a harsh call that goes against the sophomore out of Prince George, and Bruce Langford's not happy about it. Not how Lukes would want to have gotten her 3rd foul. Wells with the basketball, finds Starr. Gabbers going baseline against Shelby. Finds an outlet pass with Starr, puts up the wide open 3 and connects. Danica Starr, her 2nd 3-pointer of the game. Nighthawks lead by 16. Dulé baseline with Lukes. Wide open look here for Shelby on the 3-point attempt. No good off the front of the rim. Gabbers inside for Clark. Doubled by Gill and Lukes, and her outlet pass towards Danica Starr. Can't find the intended target. Be Red Leaf basketball, and the Clark sisters will take a seat alongside Madeline Gerbers. Lukes stepping away from Wells. Hands it towards Dulé, now with McKenna Gardner. Shelby, baseline, reverse layup, no good. Gill on the rebound, can't put it up and in. But the Red Leafs will maintain possession. The last touch off of Starr. 28 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Red Leafs to work with. Lukes inside for Dulé, now with Gardner. Shelby. Shelby in the corner, driving baseline. Goes to ground, no foul given. Rebound Loy Wade. Starr will go forward for Brugman. Brugman stepping away from Lukes. Layup no good. And a jump ball will present possession with the Red Leafs. Dulé with 5 seconds in this 3rd quarter to get a shot off, and is denied by Wells. Lukes will put up the 3. Can't draw iron. The buzzer had already gone, and the Nighthawks with a fantastic third quarter, finding themselves with a 16-point lead, 56-40. The Red Leafs need to turn things around in this fourth quarter. It hasn't been an efficient game from them. Shooting sub 20%. We'll be right back after this SFU dance team break.
Bringing the energy each game day here at SFU. Let's hear it once again for your SFU dance team. Hilton Vancouver Metrotown. Find them in the heart of Burnaby, located near shopping, the business district, dining, and so much more. Find out more info at Hilton Vancouver Metrotown online.
All set here for the fourth quarter, and for the Nighthawks inbounding the ball is number 3, Kendall Clark. Already has her career high in rebounds through just 3 quarters played, 14, with 8 of them coming defensively, 6 of them offensive. Here's Wade, stepping away from Gill, in towards Clark, spinning away, jumper, good. 21 points, 2 away from her career high, Kendall Clark. It feels like we're watching Caitlin Clark. Luke's inside for Gill, gets the return, and now it's wide open look here for Dulé. Connects on the 3. Could that be the spark for the Red Leafs? They have 9.5 minutes to make it happen. DeHaro. Starr. Clark. 3-point attempt, good for Loy Wade. Dulé with Lukes stepping inside. And the call will go against Danica Starr. Red Leaf will have possession here. Or 2 shots at the line, rather, for Rachel Lukes. Lukes splits her free throw attempts. We have too many steps against Chloe DeHaro, and dare I say some momentum in favor of the Red Leafs here, chasing back that 15-point deficit. Garner in towards Dulé, now finds Lukes on the move. Her jumper off the back of the rim, no good. And she does foul Starr on the rebound attempt. Wade in towards DeHaro. On the right side of Shelby, goes all the way herself and will draw the foul off of Merlane Shelby. Will be 2 at the line for Chloe DeHaro.
That was SFU number 20, Merlane Shelby. It is her second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
DeHaro good on her first attempt. And on her second, the 91% free throw shooter. Ever reliable in her freshman year out of Spokane, Washington. Luce gets it off of Gardner. Dulé puts up the three off the front of the rim. DeHaro picks up the rebound. Star inside for Wade. A lot of contact by Dulé. It will send Wade to the line for two. Wade good both times from the stripe. Picking up her 6th points of the game. And extending the Nighthawk lead to 21. Here's Shelby. In towards Newfield. Now with Wazotsky, defended by Wells. Stripped by Sadie Clemens, but the referee will bring it back. Calls a reach-in foul against Clemens. Gardner gets it back off Dulé, puts up the three off the side of the rim. A lot of contact under the rim between Clemens and Dulé. And the Nighthawks will take a timeout. Goes against Sadie Clemens, the foul. It's junior out of El Paso, Texas. Referees just reviewing the play. We'll give head coach Bruce Langford an opportunity to talk to his side about what he would like to see. It hasn't been their game thus far, shooting 21% from the field, 21% from three, compared to the Nighthawks' 47. Backed by an incredible performance from sophomore Kendall Clark. Coming on the back of a freshman of the year season, she's come back with a career high 14 rebounds. She's 2 away from a new scoring career high at 21. Wazotsky. In towards Gardner. Gardner for three. Off the back of the rim. Loose ball picked up by Wells on the rebound. Wells working on Shelby. Finds it with Shaughnessy Davis. Out towards Gabbers now. Clemens, right side of McKenna Gardner, gives her the easy lay up and in. Now extend the lead up to 23 for the Nighthawks. Wazotsky's three-pointer waved off. Looked like it was a step out of bounds. be Nighthawk basketball with Davis. Double teamed in the backcourt, finds Brugman. Now Clemens. Working on Newfield, able to step away, goes byline in towards Brugman. Rebound picked up by Clemens, the junior. Out towards Gabbers for three, connects. Momentum all in favor of the Nighthawks. And Shelby fires down a three of her own. Back-to-back threes. The Red Leafs able to respond. Wells. Davis. Now with Clemens, stepping away from Newfield. Brugman, too many steps, will wave off the layup attempt. Lukes can connect with Garner off the inbound. Back in towards Lukes. Garner, pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. And the last touch will come off of the redshirt senior out of Langley. Checking into the game for the first time is number 15, Elliott Lee, the junior out of Meridian, Idaho. Wells hands it towards Lee, able to step away from Lukes. Wells, Clemens, too many steps. Will present the Red Leafs back with the basketball, down 23. Taking it up is Lukes, going all the way baseline. Great feed inside. Quirk can get a handle. It's still alive for Dulé for three off the front of the rim. Hasn't been the Red Leafs night shooting-wise. 5 for 23 from beyond the arc. Wells, Edlifson. Defended by Dulé. And it'll be a timeout taken by Steve Steele. Didn't like what he saw there. We'll just talk things over with his group. 5 minutes to play, a 23-point difference between these two sides. Wells inside for Edlifson. The feed towards Clemens, able to skip away from Dulé. It'll be a whistle on the floor. I believe goes against Dulé, and it does. Wells In towards Lee, now with Brugman. Double teamed, Bo Brugman able to find Lee, puts up the three-pointer. Good, Elliott Lee off the bench, and to good effect for the Nighthawks. Take a 26-point lead over the Red Leafs. Shelby off the side of the rim on her three-point attempt, and it will present the ball back into the hands of the Nighthawks, who are set to go 2-3 in the GNAC. The Red Leafs look all but set to fall to 2-4 in conference play with 3 back-to-back losses. Brugman into Wells. Back in towards Lee. For the Nighthawks, what a away trip this has been, grabbing a huge victory away at the Vikings, and now they have a wide open look for Edlifson off the side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Shelby. In transition, Gill gets the blocking foul off Edlifson. That will send the redshirt sophomore to the line for 2. Red Leafs playing that high court press. It's well played out of by the Nighthawks, who get a wide open look with Edlifson off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Quirk. Able to connect with Lukes. Defended by Clemens. Back out towards Quirk. And Shelby can't get a handle on it. She looked like that pass was intended for Dulé. Just not clicking for the Red Leafs as they have to suffer this mid-season slump. Had their best record out of conference of the decade, 7-2, with the 2 losses coming against highly nationally ranked opponents. Picked up some big wins in that time, but have struggled on the court, just shooting 21% from the field, 24% from 3. Clemens good on her first free throw attempt. Good both times from the stripe. Here's Lukes. And towards Gill, gets it back. Well done between Gill and Lukes. The pick and roll to good effect. Gets the Red Leafs swinging in the right direction. Here's Wells going the other way with Lee. No good on her free three-point attempt. Dulé towards Lukes. One more for Quirk. No good on her layup attempt, but the foul will come in against Danica Starr, who can't believe the call. See here in the replay. Replay rather showed the pick and roll that worked in favor of Shania Gill, able to connect with Rachel Lukes. Be riling Quirk at the line. No good on her first attempt. Is a 72% free throw shooter. No good on her second attempt. Rebound picked up by Wells. Defended by Lukes. Able to get out of pressure and finds Edlifson. Inside for Starr, now with Lee. Driving inside. Gets the foul off of Shania Gill. That will send Elliott Lee to the line. .5'3" junior out of Meridian Good on her first attempt. Red Leafs have won 5 of the last 6 between these two sides. The Nighthawks' only win in the last 6 came at the West Gym last year. They look set to repeat the away victory this year. Lukes for 3. No good off the side of the rim. Red Leafs will get possession back. Dulé inside for Quirk. Tipped away by Lee on the steal. Now for Wells. Lee, wide open look for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Nighthawks able to keep possession with Edlifson. Rebound by Clemens. Under 2 minutes of play in this game, and it's all one-way traffic. It's all Nighthawks momentum. Starr inside for Clemens, working on Gill. Able to grab her own rebound. Lee for 3, wide open look, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Nighthawks. And this one finally into the hands of the Red Leafs. Looking to break quickly with Lukes. He'll be called back for a foul. That one will go against Danica Starr. And it'll send Rachel Lukes to the line. Luke's good on her first attempt. And on her second, gets the shooter's roll. Minute 30 to play. The Nighthawks leading by 23. They have it in the hands of Sadie Clemens. Three-point attempt by Edlifson off the back of the rim. Rebound picked up by Lukes. And there'll be a foul called against Sadie Clemens. For the Nighthawks, this will make it 3 wins in a row, grabbing a 115-90 victory against Alaska Fairbanks at home last week before going to Bellingham on Thursday and grabbing a big victory, 63-51 against conference favorites. Next week they'll host number 5 ranked Montana State Billings in what's set to be a fantastic encounter over in Nampa. Wells, cross-court pass, finds Edlifson for 3. Able to connect and gets the bench on their feet and fired up for this Nighthawk victory. Wazowski driving forward. No good on her jumper attempt. Still in the hands of the Red Leafs. It's out of reach for Chernagel. It'll be Nighthawk basketball, 47 to play. Clemens with Wells. Able to skip away as Janae Wells finds Edlifson open in the corner, steps inside, now with Brugman. Working against Tedawayo, step back, fade away, jumper, butter. Referees just sorting out the game clock, 27.5 remaining in this game. One final possession potentially here for the Red Leafs. Wazowski stepping inside, putting up a underhand jumper, which can't connect with the rim. And this will bring this game to a close, 81-55 in favor of the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks, who are led by a fantastic performance from Kendall Clark. Career high 14 rebounds, 21 points. It was a team performance of the highest caliber from Northwest Nazarene. Who come away with their Second successive victory here in the West Gym against Red Leaf opposition. Their third win in a row for the Red Leafs. They'll fall to 9-6 overall. The Nighthawks improve to 9-5 overall, 3-2 in conference. For the Red Leafs, they'll be 2-4 in conference play. Your final score here in the West Gym, Nighthawks 81, Red Leafs 55.